Over the last 6 months, I've completed over 21 property purchases worth over $7 million and moved over $2 million in private capital through our projects. Today, I'm going to show you how exactly those work and where the next opportunities are. How y'all doing? My name is Aaron Lambert. I am a real estate investor out here in Las Vegas. And today, as just stated, we're going to go over some deals that I've been doing over the last 6 months, funding our 55 plus co-living, independent living operation out here in Vegas. So what we do out here in Vegas is we purchase property for co-living. Co-living is shared housing, and we only share housing with people that are 55 years and older. For multiple reasons, we have a pipeline of those individuals, and they don't like to move. The occupancy is like 100% all the time. I think the average occupancy is 3 years for one tenant. I think max is like 7. I think it might be 8 now, unless they move. But it's a great opportunity. It's a great business model. I mean, co-living in general is a great business model because, as most of you know, housing is not affordable. So if we can supply housing to those that are on structured income, or just don't make a lot of income, don't have a lot of family, don't have the means for, especially 55 plus, don't have the means for like nursing homes and those type of establishments that are like a lot nicer. I mean, not saying ours are nice, but these are more homely rather than more institutionalized. And I would say ours are cheaper, less expensive than the nursing home type scenario. But yeah, so Las Vegas, it's a big market for 55 plus. It's only growing here in town. I've been extremely blessed beyond measure by the Lord with the partners that I have. And I say partners because they're one company, two sisters, and just great. It's so much love in with those people, and we just jive so well. It's just a great joining that we've joined together over the past year and a half. But in the past 6 months, we have been crushing. And for the past 3 months, we've been purchasing, I think, 5 properties per month. And we have 5 lined up for this month. I don't think we've closed on any this month yet, but they're all towards the second half of the month due to close. But yeah, I mean, this really is just to go over kind of like what we've been doing with our lenders. So we've been bringing in a lot of lenders. I think our total lender count is 15. A lot of them are repeats. And they just come in. They either come in and leave their money laying around for a year and we just keep on reusing it, or they come in for just a deal, 60, 90 days, and then they come right back. I have some lenders that have $300,000 with us, some two, a couple of them have 200. Each one of our deals we purchase, we need anywhere from 90 to 150,000. We started buying bigger deals. Like I think we have 2 lined up this month that are 4,000, like 3,000 plus square feet. One of them's 4,000, and I think we have that one under contract. Anyways, bigger projects, more bigger lots, bigger just house, more rooms already, and then more rooms available, and a more opportunity to section it off. So like if we get 10 plus people in a house, we usually want to have 2 kitchens, or at least a kitchenette on one side, and obviously the main kitchen in the house. But 10 rooms can generate, so with 10 rooms we could, and 2 in like a separate, like kind of like a mother-in-law suite, we can generate some serious capital, like 15K a month, easy. So our properties that are the smaller ones that have 5 rooms, which is I think is our standard, 5 rooms, we generate 6,800 a month on those. So yeah, I mean, right now I just want to go and show y'all what I've been doing and then what I have available coming up. I want to show you all the deals that we've been doing. Add to stage. Let's see where you at. Okay, how do we get you up here? Where are you? All right. So right here we have, and you still can't see it. What is going on here? There we go. I don't know what was going on there. So right here we have all of the deals we've done in the last 6 months. We did one in, what was this, July, and then we started going hard pretty much in October. But all the deals purchased and or refied and sold, total purchase about almost 7.5 million. By the end of the month, we'll add probably another, what is that, 5, probably close to 2 million in purchases by the end of the month. And total borrowed so far, that is down to here. We borrowed $1.865 million. Total payback so far, 1.035 by the end of the month. And this is all principal, not including interest, by the end of the month. So we paid back this much principal and the interest. By the end of the month, we'll have another 200,000 roughly paid back. So we'll have 1.2 paid back. But hopefully by the end of the month, we'll be borrowing another 560. So right now we have 5 deals in the pipe, all due to close starting next week and moving forward. We have, these are the 2 big ones I was telling you about. And this one I already have 45 raised. So we need another 45K, but all of these other ones are open. So the way that we have operated, is we've been bringing in investors for 60 days, 90 days, and we prefer the longer investors that want to come in for a whole year, or at least dedicate their funds for a year. So what I mean by that is we borrow your funds for the transaction, we pay it back in 90 days, and then you reinvest with us. Those funds are allocated for us, but they go back to you after the deal every 90 days. That's one way we operate. Another way is you just park your money for a whole year and we pay you quarterly payments. Another way is, I guess the other way would be not allocating it for a whole year and just coming in for 60 to 90 days. So with that said, we do have, like I said, we have roughly 560, well, let's just call it 540 to raise, 520 to raise this month. We have investors that we're paying 25% annualized, 20% annualized, some at 18, and some of the shorter term ones, which we're trying to cycle out, are making a little more than that. But be it as it may, we pay really good interest rates for those that come in, and we have a list of lenders that have performed with us for quite some time now, or we've performed for them actually. So these are all of our lenders. These are the deals. These are not just the Vegas deals. So I've had a total of 43 loans that are either went full circle or still open. And this, if anybody wants to become a lender or lend partner with us, we do offer. You would have this list, right? You'd be able to call these people, talk to them, verify what I'm saying to be true. Now, I don't give you an investment off of what ifs. I don't give you an interest rate off of what ifs. We give you what we're going to give you. That's what, if I tell you I'm going to give you 20% a year, that's what you're getting, right? So you're not coming in like, oh, hopes to get this. No, that's what you're getting. We're paying you that. That's the fee, pretty much the fee that we're paying for using your money. Yeah, and we're scaling. As you can see, we are not stopping what we're buying. We are going to continue to buy 5 deals a month. These deals right here, I could show you which ones they are. So this is one that we have under contract. This one's supposed to close in April, but we're pushing for the end of the month. It's really nice because we're going to turn this area into another room up here. This is a master suite up here. Turn that into a room. And then this is great because later on down the road, we add ADUs to the properties. It looks like it might already have one, but this is a nice property, getting at a really good deal. It's got some nice margins on it. And another thing, if you're a wholesaler watching this, we buy at 75% ARV, not less. You don't have to less the rehab. Now, if it's super bad, then yeah, we're gonna have to get a little bit deeper. But most of the time, we're refining these. We have so many great lenders on the private money side, as well as the institutional side. So I say institutional. So the way we operate and why we can operate so much so fast is we have our lender here in town. He's a private money lender. He comes in and funds 80% of 100% of our deals. So we come in, which is where the gap comes in. This is where your funds come in, is 20% of the down payment. And if we were to give, and whatever's left over, we use for closing costs, startup capital, whatever. We're usually coming out of pocket, but it helps. It fills a gap, right, for us and lets us move more. But he's great. And then we have a great DSCR lender. Our DSCR lender, he will give us the new value of the property after we hold it for 6 months. And unlike most DSCR lenders, he goes off of our generated income. What does that mean? So typically DSCR lenders will give you a value or run the numbers off of what is the current market rents. My lender will run the numbers off of what you generated for the past 3 months. If you have steady numbers for the past 3 months, he's going to go off of that when he runs his numbers. So your ratio is a lot higher, and it's much easier to get the funds at a lower rate and get more, like 85%, because they feel more comfortable. Also, we have such a good relationship with them in town. My partner, she's been she's been working with these lenders for years and have done many deals with them. So it's it works. It works. And then it's very easy for us to do. Like our PMLs can close us in 3 days if we have something under contract. The first deal I did with them, I got a contract on a Friday night. We were closing that next Wednesday. So it's a little more than 3 days, but he's jam up. He's got a good team. Talking about teams, like we have a really good team. Like we're a team of 3 heads, and then under us is another, all the acquisition side that we have in-house construction on within our company. Our companies is a group of companies. So yeah, again, I see a couple people coming in. So what we're talking about is all the deals that I've been doing for the past 6 months, which this is a list of them and some of the deals that I have coming up. We have 5 coming up at the end of the month. This one right here is actually we're purchasing on. This is a sub 2 takeover. It's a really nice house. We're taking over. The seller's in trouble. It's crazy to me. The agent on this deal actually told the seller to stop paying their mortgage, and now they're about to go into foreclosure. Wild. So my partner, being an agent, she found this and they reached out to her because they know that we buy creative. We don't just buy cash. We buy with taking over people's mortgages. Sub 2, which is catching a lot of heat right now because of people that do it to get over on people, not actually people doing really good business or helping people out. And then we purchased seller finance. We purchased a great seller finance property last month. Actually, I think we purchased 2, but it's a great strategy. This is not really in our buy box, this one right here, but it's so nice. And we're just taking over the mortgage outside of bringing it current, that it works. So we're able to put, we're still 55 plus in here, but more capable in shape 55 plus. So reason a lot of like our buy box, I'll share our buy box with you. It's a pretty standard buy box for us. I mean, it's pretty strict buy box for us. Single story. That's what you'll notice. Like this single story, over 1,500 square feet. Single story, over 1,500 square feet. And this one's 2,400 almost. Single story, no HOA. So that's what we buy. Single story, no HOA, over 1,500 square feet. And it preferably a 2-car garage, so we can convert. Like this will be converted, and this is the 3.2 will be turned into a 5, maybe 6.2 or a 5.3. Generate $6,800 a month. This is a 3.2 will be converted into a 5, maybe a 6. Same thing, $6,800 a month. This one's not going to be touched. It's not going to be converted at all. It's just going to be renting because of the style of this home. This one will probably generate around $5,200 a month for the 3-bed, 3-bath. This is a plus. So we get extra whenever we do the private baths. As some may know that do co-living or are familiar with pad split. So yeah, and this one's the monster. This is another monster. This one's a big one. This is a big one. And then we're looking at one more that's 4,000 square foot. It's got an ADU. It's 6 bedrooms just in the main house, 5 bathrooms. So that one's going to generate some serious cash. This one will too. This one's going to probably get us, I think we have 4, 5, 6, 7. You had to be 7 or 8 bedrooms, close to 9,000, maybe 10 on the gross revenue. So yeah, again, if you're just chiming in or if you're just following us right now, we're looking to raise $560,000 for these deals for this month, and they'll be we could do either, we'd like to hold your money for a year, but we do pay back 60, 90 days, and we have a really good interest rates, 20% annualized, sometimes 25, depending on the deal and how fast we need to move. We do have a deal that needs to be funded immediately, which is this little guy right here. We're shy 45,000. So this deal is going to be, like I said, it's a subject to, it's a takeover. We're taking over the mortgage. And we're giving the seller some. We're not just putting them out on the street without anything. So they're getting a down payment, moving costs and such. And yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, people that have watched, everybody's gone now. But if you are interested in working with me here in Las Vegas, I have my link in the description below for Linden with us. I have my link in the description below for just booking a call with me. And that's about it. Don't really have much else to share besides if you have some deals, also send me a DM if you have deals in Vegas because we're buying, obviously, in Vegas. So I want to purchase. I have to line up 5 deals for next month. So if you're a wholesaler or a lender, DM me, hit me up, and let's work together. The proof's in the pudding. And look, hey, if y'all want to hit me up, just build a relationship with me. I'm cool with that because we might work on something later on down the road. Real estate, everybody on this list, every single person I have on this list, all of these lenders that I didn't expose their names, but all of these lenders have a solid relationship with. Not one of these lenders is like, oh, haphazardly. Some of them saw me on YouTube. Some of them saw me on Facebook, and they reached out. They say, hey, I want to lend. But all of them, before they lent, I built a relationship with them. I talked with them multiple times. We FaceTime, we Zoom, whatever it takes. If they're local, I meet them. I love meeting in person. I'm a relationship guy. And if you do book a call with me, you'll see what I have to offer. And look, hey, I'm also helping Gators, if you're a Gator, anybody that's a newbie, whether you be sub 2 or Gator, to try to get into your first deal or help you with your deals, walk you through something that you might already have going on. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, like I said, book a call with me or fill out the form. It's best to fill out the form. Even if you're just a wholesaler, fill out the form and book a call, and then we'll talk. All right. Peace.